20 to go.
Kyle Busch running in the third position, but just behind Carl Edwards for the championship. We've seen
This is getting intense.
to win a race. What will they do for a championship? If Kyle Busch is able to get back to his bumper, he made a comment earlier.
Can Johnson get this still? Johnson, I think, still has a shot, but I don't know.
When he was talking with Dan Patrick earlier this week, he said, if I can get to his bumper, I know how I'll race him.
And in an effort to get back to his bumper, you've seen him change his line. Now he's running up on the high side. We saw him down the white line, the corner before.
19 to go.
Trying to find a place to make his car drive better.
Kyle Larson leading. Oh, Jimmy.
Back in the sixth position with 19 to go, trying everything possible to try to gain on these front two. You see
Jimmy!
still fighting that loose condition. A big slide by the 48. I think the 48 of Jimmy Johnson needs to be thinking a caution. They must have a caution. Come in, make adjustments, maybe gain some positions on pit road.
Jimmy does need a caution.
Laps winding down.
Jimmy needs a caution if he wants to win this championship.
Out front.
Come on, guys. Please crash someone.
Second between these two. Lap traffic.
18 to go.
In the Xfinity race, lap traffic somehow doesn't know which line they want to be in. They can block Carl Edwards. They can get
Oh, jeez.
the line Carl Edwards wants to be in, but as he goes to lap
The weird thing is, they haven't talked about Tony Stewart all race.
Williams Racing looking to win the Xfinity Series yesterday, as well as try to capture the Sprint Cup title tonight.
Carl, there was calmness in that
Stewart's 31st. 3 laps down. Jeez, not good for his final race, but at least he's done good for the sport. Right now, Kyle Larson's leading. Carl Edwards is second. Kyle Busch third. Joey Logano fourth. Kevin Harvick fifth. And Jimmy Johnson is in sixth. And right now, Carl Edwards would be your champion. Kyle Busch would be second in the championship. Joey Logano would be third. Jimmy Johnson would be fourth. If there's a caution, Jimmy has a shot against this championship. My championship pick is Jimmy. I don't think my second pick is Edwards. So
because this right here is lap 40. We've talked about it. This lap right here will be the longest that either of these competitors have run on the set of tires.
see, look how loose Edwards is.
Are going to be uncharted territory. How much more does your car fall off? What kind of balance change do you have?
Carl Edwards, the advantage between the two as far as wins. He has won twice at this racetrack. Kyle Busch won here a year ago to win the championship. The caution will come.
Caution is out.
Restart.
It's for the 32. This is what we need. This is what Jimmy needed if he wanted to win the championship. This is it.
Directly onto the 19th pit crew. They cannot make the mistake that they made a few pit stops ago.
I think this can really help Johnson get this championship. He is my pick to get this. I think he can do it.
Now on the team.
There's Edwards.
To not make a mistake.
15 to go. We're gonna have a late race restart. This is gonna be an exciting finish.
Gamble to get track position.
Well, it's going to be a tough gamble. Jimmy Johnson's in 6th, and he was back in 10th, 11th.
NBC, don't go to commercial, please.
Because you have nothing to lose. But in the 6th position, if you pit stop,
There's Jimmy.
you can win a championship from 4th. So I think Chad can have to put on 4 tires. The question is,
You have to put on 4 tires, Jimmy. Put on 4 tires, dude.
how's your car going to handle for 60 laps? Put some air pressure in the tires. Tighten the car up. Put it on the tape on the ground right here. We can do this. What do you need? Let me know. Come on, jack it out. Needs that information from Jimmy Johnson to make good adjustment. That way he can make the change. But I agree with you, man. I think what you do is you say, okay, pit crew, I trust you. I trust you to give me some spots. We can't race these guys on 2 tires. Pit crew, give me those 2 spots. Get me under the 2nd row.
The other thing, do they need fuel? Can they use the gas man to do something different to speed up the
Okay, here's the crash for the replay. Probably guys can't see it well.
But that's what's going to be about. I would put a little fuel
Okay, what happened?
from NASCAR overtime, so you'll have that extra man to make
Oh, he's just slowing down.
thing is how much
He just slowed down. He probably hit the wall.
for balance of the race car. If you don't put fuel in, Kyle Busch's wife, she's excited to give Kyle one more shot at this, but if you don't put fuel in, Rick, A, the car's lighter, which is great, but B, it also puts nose weight. The percentage of the weight is on the front of the car. Fire off a little quicker. There are 100 decisions going through the crew chief
I'm getting so nervous right now. Okay, looks like the Chasers will be coming to pit road.
right now. Clean pit stop.
Yeah, it looks like the Chasers are coming to pit road. So this is the championship deciding pit stop.
Focus now. We'll get to the restart
This pit stop will decide who can win this championship. Here we go. The leader on the pit road as well as the 4 chase contenders. Let's see how they do. Jimmy, the first one in a stall. Let's see if they make any mistakes. They're not taking fuel, so I think they're good. They're good on fuel, I guess. Not that I can remember, Mom. Huh? I can't hear you from up here. I don't have anything, I just now remembered.
See the red arrow pointing down next to Kyle Busch. The big mistake on pit road will drop him back. We'll be back for the restart. Appointment on the 18 team as the last pit stop. Definitely not what they were hoping for.
Okay, we are back.
Take a look at the rear tire changer.
Well, it all starts with the lug nuts. He gets to the tire pretty good, but then he's in a rush. You see the sparks flying. The tire's not coming off. He's not getting the lug nuts off clean. The front easily beats him. Well, then in the rush, he tries to make up time around the car. Compounds one mistake with another mistake. Falls. Ends up being a little over 14 seconds. 3 positions on pit road.
Oh, jeez.
Those 3 positions most definitely could be a championship. Kyle Larson still out front.
This is going to be a great finish.
Johnson and Kyle Busch.
11 to go.
14 teams. Tony Stewart, 3-time champion. Last winding down on his career. It will be 10 to go for Tony Stewart. An amazing career that he has put together.
That's not Stewart, that's Harvick. That's Stewart.
So now, as they line up, Kyle Larson picked the outside.
Kyle Larson picks the outside lane. Carl Edwards to the inside. Then you have Jimmy Johnson in 5th on the inside line. So Johnson has a shot at this championship. Oh, jeez. Chair. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, the 48 6-time champion Jimmy Johnson. The car just hasn't agreed with him checking out. You heard him before the pit stop. What do we need?
Hold on. I need you to adjust this chair. Here we go. Oh, great. Sorry, it's my remote that did that. Okay, guys, let's get ready for the final restart, and the camera stop went down. Green flag back in the air. Who's gonna win the championship? Oh, jeez! Whoa, championship contenders crash! The big one! Yes! Yes! This is the first time I've seen a championship contender crash. Edwards is... Oh! Truex on fire! Oh my gosh. Major championship implications. Oh my god. Red flag! Jimmy Johnson right now is your championship leader. Jimmy has a shot at this championship. Oh my god. Edwards' championship hopes are done. That was so crazy. Oh my god. Here's the replay. Look at this. It was Logano. Logano crashed him. Brad's involved. Some of the front runners have some damage. But this is Jimmy's chance to win. Oh, there's his... Watch it again. I'm seeing them go down there. I'm like, what the heck are they doing? And you see Jimmy got through that with no damage. So Jimmy right now is your championship leader. That's what you do to be aggressive, guys. That's what Jimmy needed for this championship. Watch this. Look, Jimmy right now is last in the championship. at that point. Look at this. They're all going down. See, look, Jimmy stays up. Look at that. Like, why would you actually go down? Like, why did you guys even go down? Why did you disobey the yellow line? That ends Carl Edwards' championship hopes. You can see he's upset. This is the first time in Chase history that one of the championship contenders crashes out on the final race. I guess the Miami Cheetah, I guess he picked the wrong driver.
They're taken there by the ambulance, but I believe the communication between the track worker, the safety worker, and Carl was, I'll walk over there. I'm going to walk there.
And remember, the 19 cars led.
There's Logano. He has, I don't know if he has damage or not. Oh no, I was thinking this was a replay, but no, that's just them stopped.
Now NASCAR, after this restart, they're going to have to go and figure out where everybody lines up. Remember, there's timing lines around the racetrack to lock them in, but there's also the fact that you have to maintain speed. You have to maintain a certain speed. So right now...
So, Jimmy Johnson's leading the championship for right now. He gained all of that track position just because of that one restart.
Let's listen into the 22. Joey Logano, his radio on what took place. Here's Joey Logano. He came down right in front of me. But Carl Edwards was trying to block. He did not want to give up that.
So, as it looks like, Kyle Larson's leading, Kevin Harvick's second, Jimmy Johnson's third. I think. Okay, here's the replay again. Boom. Yeah, I think. No, Johnson's going to be third. So it's going to be Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, then Jimmy Johnson, I think. But man, that was a crazy crash.
This is what's on the line. 4 drivers, an entire season, a championship. Neither Joey Logano nor Carl Edwards have ever won a championship.
Really, Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch of the 2 championship contenders remaining out on the track. Actually, Joey Logano's still out there, but will have a little bit of damage to the car. But those 2 benefit the most from this because they were able to get through.
What a big impact. To be honest, I've been focused so much on that restart, I didn't realize the degree of that impact.
Was right along with Joey Logano.
So you hear Joey Logano, he's to the inside. He gets to a point where the 19's pulled on. He's out of the gas. He's not in the gas turning the 19. He's out of the gas because he's so low. On board here with the 19. I mean, that in real time. Look at Carl Edwards. Look at Carl Edwards. Listen, he's smiling. He goes up. He's having a conversation with everything on the line.
He shook their hands.
What a good sport! That's really good sportsmanship by Carl Edwards.
It's a championship, but taking time to go.
Was strong all season long, all chase long. As I mentioned, Kevin Harvick. Let's listen into his radio.
Any idea what the 18th plan is here? Going to be on ready to push, or do you think it's on a bomb drive? I haven't seen Earl down here start with some 42.
Yeah, so there's the question. We just saw Joey Logano make that aggressive move trying to get underneath Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards blocked. Well, what is Kyle Busch going to do right here? Is he going to try to push the 4 car, assuming the 4 car is on the bottom? Is he going to try to push him by the 42, or is he going to try to time it just right and make it 3 wide getting into turn 1? That's the question that Rodney Childers was asking.
Let's check in on the 18, Dave.
And Steve, Adam Stevens would agree with your hurdles comment there about this chase format. I asked him this morning, if you're the first multi-winner in this elimination format, what would that mean? He said, well, it means we can put a plan together, we can execute, but maybe more importantly, it means we had a lot of good fortune because this format is so challenging. One little thing and you're knocked out. They've made it here, they've got a shot.
Rick, we've talked all weekend long. We saw it in the Xfinity race. How are the non-chasers going to race the chasers? Well, what decisions will the non-chasers make that will affect? Kyle Larson in the 42 a dominant race car, has led 124 laps today, the leader of the race, he has lane choice. Why that's important is because when you look behind him, the 18 of Kyle Busch will be on the inside of the second row. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson will be on the outside. Arguably, I would say
Oh, geez, under caution.
Is going to have
I gotta hurry.
Maybe Jeff, you disagree. Maybe they got
Hopefully they don't go green before I go back, so guys. Hold on.
Martin's decision, and it should be his decision on how he thinks he should win the race, is going to directly affect which one of those championship hopefuls has the advantage over the start.
Yeah, knowing Kyle Larson and how he races, I would be surprised if he didn't take the top. Unless he looks at the racetrack, we saw that oil drive on the racetrack, but he doesn't feel like that's clean. He's going to have to run the middle through that. Then maybe he would take the bottom, but I think Kyle Larson will probably take the top, putting Jimmy Johnson behind him. But that's my opinion. That's what I would do if I was driving.
You guys are back.
Guess what? I'm not driving the 40.
31-minute, 9-second red flag. Drivers had a lot of times to think, and two drivers potentially could have won the championship. They're out front. We saw that last night, Steve.
We really did.
Sorry that I'm breathing hard. I just got back. Trying to hurry, but thank God I got done early.
They had run the race, but Cole went in the 14, decides to stay on the racetrack. They were out of tires. They feel their best strategy to stay on the racetrack. He stays out. He doesn't go on the start. Elliott Sadler on 2 tires gets a good start. The 19 of Daniel Scores easily goes by them. The 19 of Daniel.
I got my supper, so I'm gonna be eating.
That choice by the 14 call.
And commentating.
Unpopular. He had the right to do it. I didn't agree with it, but it definitely hurt a driver like Eric Jones and his opportunity to win the championship, as well as Justin Allgaier, the 2 cars that lined up behind him in the outside row. This situation's a little different. Kyle Larson has been the best car. He's going to pick what lane gives him the best choice to win the race, but it's the same premise that a non-chaser could inadvertently affect the championship.
But I think this situation is completely different. You have 2 cars on brand.
I don't know what happened afterwards, but whatever.
With a chance to win the race. Last night we had a car with old tires, way older tires, without a competitive car leading. Here you have Kyle Larson, who's had the best car all night. Kevin Harvick, who's won a bunch of races this year, both on the same tires as the guys behind them. I think the best thing they can do. The best thing they can do is go run their race. Just go race to win the race.
Jeez, this stuff is
That's what
good.
these guys need to do, because that's what they're here to do. They're here to win the race. They have cars capable.
Not the
of
race,
doing
but I'm
it.
talking about my
Kyle
supper.
Larson's led 125
Really
laps.
good what I'm eating.
And second to that is Kevin Harvick. He's led.
I should wait for this restart, guys.
Yeah, that's the big difference. Those two have run up front all night long, so they have been good all night long. Totally different from what last night, where Cole Witt hadn't run up front at all.
And
8 laps to go.
If they don't go try to win the race, that's more of an effect on the championship than anything else. Just go do what's best for your car. That's what racing is all about. That's what we just saw with Carl Edwards in the 22.
I think the least of our concern is Kyle Larson and Kevin Harvick trying to win this race. I mean, those 2 guys, they're going to be giving everything they got. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they will be doing. I mean, winning a cup race is a special thing. It's hard to do. It's difficult to do. Kyle Larson's only won one of them in his whole career.
And
Pit road's going to be open here. I'm expecting that we won't see anyone take advantage of open pit road other than some guys at the back.
Well, Chase Elliott came with damage. So the only reason why I'm bringing that up is, unfortunately, it's a negative for Chase Elliott. He's going to have a penalty. But more importantly, for the 3rd of our championship for the still on the racetrack, Joey Logano, that moves him from 9th to 8th, gives him the outside lane. We still have 8 to go. There's a lot of racing left. So I don't think we want to...
My phone got messed up again.
Still on the racetrack. We'll be lining up outside row 4.
They fixed it.
More than likely, it'll be a 6-lap shootout. They'll go around one more time before they let them know 1 to go.
Rick, you mentioned all the speedy dry that was put down in turns 1 and 2 required, and we saw fire and fluid all over. But now the question is, Jeff, you think you know which lane is preferred, but is going to be a lane. I mean, look at this mess down here. Is the top lane, the safety work is going to do the best they can, but nothing cleans off the track like race cars. So is the grip level going to be there? Is it going to be the same grip level these drivers have had all night entering turn 1?
Yeah, that's such a difficult call for a driver right now when they go through that corner. First of all, when NASCAR says, okay, track's good, we're going to go race. Joey Logano on pit road right here.
22 decided to come to pit road, Marty.
Logano in the pits.
Gordon was playing that the entire time, and everyone behind them came. That's a game changer for this racing. They're going to work on that right front damage. 4 fresh Goodyear tires. He said the car, not bad. It was a little too tight on that one corner that he had, or actually a little too tight on the run before. But 4 fresh Goodyear tires. I don't know, guys. This could be a big difference for the 22.
The fresher tires are going to be really a half a lap. So Yes, they are fresher tires. Yeah. And
It's not going to work for him.
Position because of the fact everybody behind him came with him.
So let me applaud Todd Gordon understanding the details. A lot of those cars had taken the wave around a little bit before this caution. He knew they had to come down. So while the tires aren't an advantage, tugging on that right front fender is a big advantage. That was definitely going to affect the handling. He got the right front fender repaired. Perfect example, Todd Gordon. You see kind of the smile on his face right there, Marty. I think Todd Gordon continues to race for a championship. Very impressive call.
Continues to be aggressive, no doubt.
But I don't know if that will help him.
Why to come to pit road there?
I felt like a lot of guys behind us had come. Obviously, everybody came, but had damage in the right front. I want to get that pulled back out. Tail corner had some damage. Wanted to get a cap on that and pump tires up. This guy on a restart with 5 to go. I'll take him any day of the week.
Was there any question in your mind you were coming?
No.
All right, what did Carl say when he came up here?
He said that was good hard racing. Totally my deal. Go take care of this thing.
All right, there you go from Todd Gordon. So no question in his mind, was he coming down pit road? They did it. We'll see if it pays off.
Interesting thing right there. I heard Todd Gordon.
Here we go, guys. The championship deciding restart.
These tires, you know you're going to have a short run. Put up more air pressure in it than you would if you were going to have a long
This is now going to be a championship deciding 5-lap shootout.
Other cars, they did the same thing, but they have sat under red flag for a period of time. Quite possibly, they have less air pressure than where the 22 car has of Joey Logano. Joey Logano's cars have no heat cycles whatsoever, so I think there is an advantage. I don't know if it's enough advantage in 5 laps to get back to the front, but I think he has an advantage with tires.
So, Jeff, my question is, we see row 2 of the 18 and the 48, but row 3, 2 Joe Gibbs teammates. Is that an advantage that Kyle Busch perhaps won't have to block to his left, won't have to look into his mirror? I can't imagine the 20 of Matt Kenseth is going to press the issue for a top 5 finish. He's going to allow Kyle Busch to race for a championship. First, Jimmy Johnson, who's going to have to be aware of the fact that Denny Hamlin behind him, I'm sure would love to jump to his right rear quarter panel, slow him down to help his team into the 18.
But one thing we know from Joey Logano, he's going to get a good restart. I would be shocked if we don't see him have a really good restart and be able to...
Okay, guys, I'm so ready for this restart.
It all comes down to this. 5 laps to go. Lights are off on the pace truck. He'll make a hard left turn and come down to pit road.
He just got finished, guys. 5 to go. Coming to the restart.
Kevin Harvick. They make up row number 1.
Larson and Harvick on row 2. Johnson and Kyle Busch on row 2. Like, who's going to win the championship? Is it Johnson or Kyle Busch? Great flags in the air. We're back. We're racing for a 5-lap shootout. Looks like Johnson has a good jump on the restart here. Oh, great restart for the 22. Oh, no. But Johnson leading the championship 4. No, Logano, stay. Crash. 17 crashes.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. slides into the inside wall. Caution still not out.
Caution not out. They're still racing.
Caution now will come out.
Caution now out. 4 laps to go. Jamie Johnson second.
Well, I said it. Joey Logano once again with an unbelievable restart. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with...
Oh, jeez.
on the back straightaway, obviously. Joey Logano with a really good restart and...
How many cautions are we going to have tonight?
Really good restart as well.
This is the 3rd caution in the last 20 laps.
Save. We heard just as that caution came out. Take a look at what happened to Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
That was scary.
He was on the very bottom of the racetrack and a really bad...
That my heart's pounding. He saved it slightly, then he hit the wall.
Outside and pulling the air off his rear spoiler, and it just comes around him.
They just kept it green for a little while.
Did not throw this caution. You see right here, it just spins around.
Great call by NASCAR for calling caution, but I'm like, why haven't they thrown a caution? A car's spinning, he hit the wall. Like, oh, like he won't affect anything. He's all the way at the bottom.
There's nothing that 17 can do here, but what a restart by Joey Logano and this 22 team.
And when does the caution come out? And where are they going to line up now? Is the 22, did he beat the 4 car? Or is he going to line up 3rd? Or is he going to line up 4th?
And remember, just like the last time, it all comes down to the electronic timing lines around the racetrack.
Kyle Busch's wife, Samantha.
Yeah, Samantha, that's how I feel sort of right now. Like, not sad. Whoa, Kyle Busch on pit road.
Rick, they want the fresh tires. They want the car to be freed up just a little bit. That's what Kyle asked for as he came to pit road. So he'll get the fresh ones. What about track position when he leaves, guys?
He's going to lose a lot of track position. Only 3 or 4 other cars came to pit road with him.
There's another championship implication.
Thought they needed fuel. They're going to lose just so much track position. I mean, I know it's unlimited NASCAR overtime. If the field doesn't get back to the overtime line, we can continue to do this multiple times, but I'm just not sure that I would give up the track position. He was close to the front while he didn't feel he had the car.
Jeez. So Johnson and so it looks like it'll be Johnson and Logano battling for the championship.
We just saw the 22 and the 19 crash. I'm just not sure I would give up the track position.
The only thing I can think is that they saw the 22 with those tires just blow by them, and they thought, hey, there's no way we can do this with the 22 having better tires. Maybe they looked at that 22, and the 22 forced their hand.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind right now, Larson and Jimmy Johnson are on the front row. Joe Logano, it appears, is going to line up third. We'll get confirmation from NASCAR off the electronic lines to make sure that's true. But if that is the case, that's going to put him inside row 2, which is really the same situation he was in when the big accident happened. We already know Joe Logano gets great restarts, so I expect to see Joe Logano on the bottom 3 wide. I think Kyle Busch still had options. I'm not sure that tires were needed, but I thought that about Joe Logano, and he just passed 4 cars in the last restart, so perhaps they're feeling some more tire wear than I gave him credit for.
And if everything goes the way we just saw it, and Kyle Larson picks the outside, well, it puts Logano on the inside behind the 48. So, you know, we set the stage again for an exciting turn 1.
One more time around until the green flag will fly as we are getting ready for overtime. Football night in America, followed by Green Bay versus Washington. That's coming up next on NBC. And following the race on NBCSN, it will be NASCAR America post-race show. The championship celebration, trophy presentation, all will take place on NBCSN. 2 hours of coverage of post-race. Listen in to the 48s. Here's what they said on the radio.
Hey, make sure NASCAR stays on top of guys laying back on the start. They were definitely laying back that time. Obviously, with the happening, you get here too. And so just be aware of that.
Yeah, the problem with that was the 48 laid back more than everybody else did on that restart, but with the 22 behind him, that was the call saying, hey, don't let that 22 lay back to get this restart. But the 48 on the restart before laid back from the 42 to get the restart he got.
Why? Because this is the same lineup that we saw the 22 get such a great run on the 19. Now we have Kyle Busch starting on the outside, multiple rows back. Will he get fortunate enough to get a couple shots? Will there be a...
Oh, jeez. Come on, Johnson. You can do this.
He has had the best restarts of anyone up through the gear.
Okay, here we go. The front row is Kyle Larson and Jimmy Johnson. Row 2, Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano. Chase contenders on the bottom lane for the first 2 rows. Is Logano going to help Johnson? We will find out who will win the championship. Great flag back in the air for NASCAR overtime. Come on, come on, Jimmy. Don't crash. Johnson to the lead. Oh, come on, Jimmy. Johnson to the lead. Come on, Jimmy. You can do this. The next flag will end the race. Johnson leading out of 4. White flag in the air for Jimmy Johnson to become a 7-time champion. Can Jimmy Johnson win his first Homestead? Can Jimmy get his first Homestead win? Half a lap to go for Jimmy Johnson. At 3 and 4. Looks like he's going to do it. Jimmy Johnson at turn 4. He's going to win a Homestead, and he's going to win his 7th championship. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe He didn't. I can't believe he did it. Now Jimmy's gonna burn it down, baby. He was to win. Remember the past 3 years, the champions has won the race and the championship.
At Homestead Miami Speedway. This moment presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. Steve, you mentioned it. We may never see anything like this in our lifetimes again.
The way in which they did it, they persevered all day long. Perhaps was not the fastest of the 4 championship cars, but Chad Knaus has been on top of the box for all 7. Rick Hendrick has owned for all 7. Jimmy Johnson has driven, obviously, for all 7. They made adjustments. They continued to battle. They won the race and the championship.
Oh, geez, he's happy. Look how happy he is. Oh, God. Chevy back to victory lane, baby.
He started the race at the back of the field. Methodically worked his way up to the front. Continued to put that car in the right position.
Oh, my God. What a race.
The final restart. And the best one of his life. Had to get out front. Stay in front of Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. And he did it. He wins the race and the championship. Jimmy Johnson and the 48 team, they're going to head to the championship stage. We will talk to Jimmy Johnson right here on NBC. As he works his way back, the 7-time champion about to celebrate. He mentioned it. When he won and knew he was going to be a part of the championship 4, he couldn't avoid thinking about the possibility of winning the 7th championship and joining Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt as the only drivers to ever win 7 championships in the Sprint Cup Series. Jimmy Johnson has joined that elite fraternity. 7-time champion Jimmy Johnson. We return.